We have Dr. Will Kirby joining us. How are you?
How are you? Nice to see you.
Great to see you.
Beautiful as always.
I was going to say handsome as ever. There you go. But it's true. I think there's a picture in his attic. So Dr. Will Kirby is joining us. We've seen him on, he's a board-certified dermatologist. We see him on shows we love, and the doctors and all that kind of great stuff. But he has a very, very busy practice. He's seeing patients. He's giving them recommendations. He's also helping with formulating some very, very high-end skincare called Neutrogena Dermatologics. This is something that is way up there. It is something you don't find in most stores, and it is something that is extremely popular whenever Dr. Kirby brings us a piece. This is something that we debuted recently, and we didn't even get a chance to talk about it. It was gone.
Well, I'm glad I'm back to discuss it.
You complained that I didn't give you any chance to talk because it was gone before you could say anything.
Well, that's why you're bringing me back, so thank you. I'm so happy. It's a fascinating product. I'm super passionate about it. And in fact, in my opinion, as a board-certified dermatologist, this is the best product that you can use for deep lines and wrinkles on your face.
Because that's a different thing than the fine lines. We're talking about the deep lines, the lines that you really, really see that you think you're just stuck with. We have some quick befores and afters to show you, just right here. So this is before and after 8 weeks. And what parts of her face should I be focusing on?
Well, you know, if you look at this picture, take a close look at your TV. If you have a high-def TV, even better. Look at the lines in between her brow or on her forehead. You'll notice a significant reduction after just 8 weeks. There's an overall glow to the skin, but those lines in particular on the forehead in between the brow significantly reduced. And befores and afters don't lie. That's why I really love having those. Bring them up anytime you take a look at them, and you can really see that difference. Even on the cheeks though, there's a big difference here on the cheeks.
And this is something I'm not going to use all over my face. I'm just going to use where I need it. This is a spot treatment, right?
Exactly. It's a targeted treatment. So what it does is it continuously renews the look of those fine lines and wrinkles on the face, but it also affects those deeper wrinkles because one of the core ingredients is absolutely cutting edge and fascinating, and that's hyaluronic acid.
Yeah, so, and that's one of the things that you were saying that was amazing, because the retinol, we've talked about that stabilized retinol. You love that, we love that. That's been just truly revolutionary for Neutrogena Dermatologics. But now you're adding this whole amazing level to it.
Yeah, people ask, what is hyaluronic acid? And I say that this is the best way I can explain it. I'm sure you've heard of facial fillers. Or as an example, people come into my practice in Beverly Hills and they say, Dr. Kirby, I want my lips augmented. And there's a procedure that we do for that. It's very uncomfortable, it's expensive, but we inject hyaluronic acid. And now hyaluronic acid is available in this topical form. And the beauty of it is hyaluronic acid holds up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. So the way you can think of it is micro sponge technology.
Okay.
I actually have a little demo if I could show that real briefly. Imagine that this water in this vase here is your natural occurring water on your face.
Well, what happens is this is your skin. This is the water in the air.
Exactly.
And you're going, they're just not helping each other out.
How do we get those two together? And this is obviously just a simple demonstration of it, but once you add that hyaluronic acid ingredient, you notice that instantly plumping up feeling holds up to 1,000 times its weight in water, and you really get a sense of, the best phrase to describe it is micro sponge technology. It really holds that water. So that's exactly what's occurring on the surface of your skin with this product. And imagine in a deep crevice or a wrinkle on your face, that's what's occurring there too. So you get an instant plumping, but over the course of time, it improves even better. And that's why it has that plump feeling to it.
Very quickly, this is sold out both times. If you were left holding the bag and wishing you'd gotten it, both times, but you were left holding a phone with the recording that said this is sold out, this is definitely the time to grab it. We're going into holidays. We're in holidays. You're having pictures taken. You're going to parties. You're seeing people. You want to look your best. You want something that's going to make your skin look better right now. I need something right now, Dr. Kirby. I'm leaving the house in 5 minutes. I'm seeing somebody I used to go out with 20 years ago. I need to look better right now. This really helps you look better right now, but it also improves through time.
Absolutely. Very quickly, and then in as fast as 4 weeks, we start to notice some big differences, but those before and after pictures are 8 weeks. And that's when I tell people 8 weeks is when you're really going to start to see a very, very nice difference with those deep wrinkles.
So how do I use it? When I get it home?
Well, it's so simple. In fact, can we show on Stacy maybe? Okay. Well,
want to go over there?
I'd love to. Can we walk over?
I'll take this side, you take that side.
Stacy's our model. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's probably not the best model for this because she does not have deep wrinkles. But before we started, she was still telling me that she has concerns about wrinkles, and she was saying she was asking your exact question, how do I use it? If you look, can you get very angry for us here? Those are the glabella lines, what we call the 11s. Thank you so much. What a great model. And this is the area, if you saw in the before and after picture, where we saw a great result. But also, she's just starting to form some lines on her forehead here. And they're very minimal, but this is where I would like her to apply this product for her in particular. The other area that we worry about is the nasal labial lines. And if I could show that, that's from the corner of her nose to the corner of her mouth. Nasal labial. These are the nasal labial lines. Please take a look in the mirror at your own home. If you have a deeper line here, that's exactly where you should apply the product.
By the way, we only have about 1,200 of these left to go around, and that's going to be it. $71 and change. You see the results now, and you see the results improve as time goes by. You can add it to whatever you're using.
Absolutely.
You always have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I don't know of anybody else who does that, by the way. You know, feel free to take it home and try it out, right?
Of course. Well,
How great is that?
I mean, you have to know a product works when the people involved with it are willing to say, hey, try it, because we think you're really going to like it.
Absolutely. And here we're seeing that before and after again. And again, point out what I should be looking for specifically.
If you take a look, please take a look in between the brow. You'll notice those lines from the left to the right are significantly reduced. The forehead wrinkles are significantly reduced. And this patient was so very pleased. One thing that she mentioned actually was the cheek wrinkles. If you notice the wrinkles in her cheek, she saw a big difference there.
Only about 800 remaining.
Oh, okay.
Just to let you know. Only about 800 left, and that's going to be it. And I do think, again, I know a lot of women who are saying, I'm at that age where I'm thinking about getting something done, but it might scare you to have something more permanent done or more invasive done. You know, that's a little scary. Completely up to you, but a lot more consideration. This is easy. This is simple. It's a matter of moments. You put it on your face. And I love the fact that it's not scary. No,
not at all. In fact, some people say to me, Dr. Kirby, I have an anti-aging regime that I love and it's working very well for me, but I just can't get rid of those deeper wrinkles or those deep lines.
Because there are very few things really made to target the deep lines. That's the hard stuff.
Exactly. So that's why this focused product, this targeted product really works well.
Fewer than 600 remaining. I just want to let you know that this is going to be auto delivery every 90 days. A 214582 is every 90 days on auto delivery. You can also always cancel, skip, or delay. You're never locked in. But also, if you just want to try it once, it's a 202060. And please grab this if you want it because it is going very, very quickly. Fewer than 500 now remaining on this one. Because this is something where I think, again, when you're 20, you cleanse your moisturize. 30s and 40s, you start using serums. 40s, you really start going, where's the anti-aging?
Absolutely.
Show me the money.
I think that timeline is exactly 100% accurate. And like I said at the beginning of this, as a board-certified dermatologist, this is what I do every single day. If you come to my office in Beverly Hills, this is the exact information I'll provide for you. I love full facial products, but this is a targeted product for those deeper lines, those deeper wrinkles. If you yourself are at home looking in the mirror and you see those deep wrinkles, forehead, glabella lines, those are the areas where you should use it.
Should I use this on my neck or should I only use it on my face?
I really like this for the targeted deeper lines on the face because that's the area it's formulated for.
I just want to make sure we're using it correctly, and I thought of that, so I thought somebody else might too, so I don't want you putting it where it's not supposed to go.
It's a great question. That's a different type of skin, and this is very, very concentrated.
Okay, so
because
put it on your face. You're going to be good. Fewer than 300 remaining on that, and that is very popular. Please stay on the line for that one. That's going to be every 90 days. Fewer than 200 remaining. Please stay on the line for that one.
People will be very, very pleased with it. It's a phenomenal product.
And it is, and again, you know, with as many products as Dr. Kirby sees, this is something that he is extremely passionate about. He said it's his favorite thing that he's seen in anti-aging. So thank you so much.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you guys so much.
Have a great holiday.
Wonderful. Nice to see you.
Great
Thank you, everyone.